Do this one thing every morning to prevent leg muscle loss, backed by science. You may be surprised to learn that a single, everyday food consumed before 8 a.m. could potentially delay the aging of your leg muscles by as much as a decade. This isn't a reference to any new medication, nor is it about expensive supplements. Instead, we're talking about a simple, common dish that most people have encountered before, yet largely overlook each morning, often without realizing its profound impact. Emerging scientific research suggests that incorporating this specific item into your breakfast can be a game changer for adults over 60. It has the power to help maintain leg strength, enhance balance, prevent those bothersome night cramps, and even significantly reduce the risk of leg muscle loss by up to a remarkable 72%. It's a stark reality that millions of elderly individuals face the silent threat of being confined to wheelchairs, walkers, or even permanent immobility due to this very issue. The heartbreaking truth is that this incredibly beneficial dish remains unknown to the vast majority. To make matters worse, many inadvertently exacerbate their leg weakness by opting for the wrong breakfast choices as soon as they wake up. This raises a critical question. Are you unknowingly contributing to the weakening of your legs each morning simply by neglecting this one crucial element? Continue reading this discussion to uncover the exact foods you should be prioritizing first thing in the morning. We will also present 5 straightforward breakfast options designed to bolster your stability and empower you to take control of your life after the age of 60. And be prepared for a surprise when we reveal the final item on our list. The persistent feeling of your legs growing weaker by the day doesn't have to be your fate. Simply crossing the threshold of 60 doesn't mean you must resign yourself to losing the confidence in your stride, your ability to maintain balance, or your cherished independence. The truly good news is that this decline is not only preventable but also reversible. What's even better is that you don't need prescriptions, expensive equipment, or even grueling workouts. It all begins with something small yet undeniably vital: the very first meal you consume each day. It might sound too simple, perhaps even too familiar, but the right breakfast can either serve as a powerful shield for your legs or contribute to their gradual deterioration. This is precisely what nutrition experts are most concerned about today. The majority of adults over 60 are getting breakfast entirely wrong. They skip it altogether, opting for coffee instead. They consume processed nutrients, refined white bread, and sadly, they often believe, "I'll eat later," while sipping plain water. The consequence? The body, entering a catabolic state, physically begins to break down its own muscle tissue for energy. And which muscles contract first? Your leg muscles. These are the very muscles you rely on for walking, standing, maintaining balance, and crucially, preventing falls. A significant study from Tufts University revealed that older individuals who adopted a healthy breakfast, incorporating the correct foods, were able to regain up to 35% of their leg strength in as little as 8 weeks. The most encouraging aspect is that these beneficial foods are affordable, readily available, and likely already familiar to you. The key lies in understanding how to properly combine them and consume them at the optimal time. In the coming minutes, we will delve into 5 easy yet remarkably potent meals that scientific evidence confirms can help you preserve your leg muscles before they silently fade, enhance your leg strength, reduce leg cramps, and restore your balance. And to conclude, we'll reveal a truly unique dish that has helped hundreds of elderly individuals feel as though they've reclaimed their mobility simply by incorporating a small portion into their morning routine. If you believe that lost muscle cannot be regenerated, prepare to be convinced otherwise. This is the unvarnished truth. Before we embark on this journey, please share where you're tuning in from today in the comments section below. Feel free to ask any questions that arise. Your engagement is highly valued. Remember to click the subscribe button and activate notifications so you don't miss any of Senior Health's top advice. And let me know if this information resonates with you by typing 1 in the comments. If not, type 0. Whether you are consciously aware of it or not, after the age of 60, your body begins a gradual process of muscle loss, with your legs being particularly susceptible. Sarcopenia, the medical term for this age-related muscle wasting, is a primary contributor to the inability of millions of older adults to walk long distances, difficulty getting out of chairs, an increased frequency of falls, and ultimately, the necessity for canes, walkers, or even round-the-clock care. What is most concerning about this silent epidemic is that muscle loss itself is painless. There's no fever, no immediate cramping to signal its onset. It infiltrates insidiously. One morning, your legs might feel a bit heavier. The next day, you might hesitate slightly as you step off a curb. You might dismiss it as simply getting old. Perhaps you find yourself needing to use your arms to push yourself up just to stand. However, this isn't an accurate representation of aging. Aging doesn't inherently make you weak. It's the loss of your leg strength that diminishes your self-sufficiency. According to the U.S. National Institute on Aging, if no proactive measures are taken, adults over 60 can lose up to a staggering 33% of their leg muscle mass within a decade. This loss isn't just about aesthetics or brute power, it's about functionality. When you lose muscle in your legs, your balance falters, increasing your risk of falling. Your stride shortens, you slow down, and you might even find yourself dragging your feet. This can lead to a cascade of other issues, including deteriorating blood circulation and restricted mobility. As your legs weaken, you may also experience an increase in abdominal fat, a reduction in bone density, poor sleep, diminished appetite, and memory lapses. The emotional toll of feeling trapped by a body that no longer cooperates can be the most devastating. This morning vulnerability is particularly acute because after 7 to 9 hours of sleep, your body enters a prolonged state of fasting. If you don't consume anything upon waking, your body will begin to utilize your own muscles as fuel. This is especially perilous for seniors, whose ability to build muscle is already slower than in their younger years. Without the proper dietary intervention first thing in the morning, your leg muscles will continue to deteriorate long before the day has truly begun. Your legs house the largest muscle group in your body, and losing muscle mass there disrupts your entire metabolic balance, in addition to making you weaker. This leads to a decline in leg circulation, slower blood flow, and a host of other complications. You might experience leg cramps, trembling limbs, tingling or numbness, and difficulties with coordination when walking or climbing stairs. Consequently, a significant number of elderly individuals, even those without serious underlying health conditions, become frail, sedentary, and ultimately dependent on others for even the most basic daily tasks. But here's the encouraging news. If you act now, your body still possesses remarkable healing capabilities. By making the right dietary choices at the right times, starting tomorrow morning, you can help your muscles repair themselves, regain leg strength, improve your balance, avoid cramps, and most importantly, preserve your independence with every confident stride. So stay with us. We will now explore foods that science identifies as your leg muscles' natural allies, along with easy breakfast options that can dramatically transform your gait, your ability to rise from a chair, and your overall quality of life after 60. Consider the case of David, a 69-year-old former construction engineer who once traveled the country, easily ascending slopes, navigating forests, and climbing scaffolds without ever feeling fatigued. Today, however, his legs no longer feel like his own when he wakes up. He experiences stiff knees, feet that feel as heavy as lead, or at times numb. His initial steps in the morning are hesitant, low, and unstable, akin to trying to move a rusted machine. One morning, while heading out to the porch for the newspaper, he caught his foot on a low step and slipped. While the injury wasn't severe, the incident left him shaken by the growing fear of a gradual loss of his capabilities, not from the fall itself, but from what it represented. He had taken his leg strength for granted. His wife also began to notice changes. He walked more slowly, unsteadily. He needed to use both hands to push off his knees each time he stood from the couch. His enthusiasm for their usual morning park strolls waned. The realization truly hit home when he finally admitted to experiencing increasingly frequent leg cramps at night. David had no serious illnesses, no diabetes, no arthritis. Doctors often refer to what he was experiencing as the after 60 phase, a period when muscle loss accelerates, silently but powerfully, particularly in the legs, which bear your entire weight, stabilize every step, and enable you to rise from the porch, the living room sofa, or the restroom. Following his fall, David began to investigate. After speaking with a nutritionist, watching videos, and reading articles, he discovered a concept he had never given much thought to: the profound impact of his morning meal on the strength or weakness of his legs. He started making changes daily. He no longer skipped breakfast as he had done before. He stopped drinking black coffee on an empty stomach, a habit he realized was detrimental to rebuilding muscle, restoring leg circulation, easing leg weakness, improving balance, and crucially enabling him to stand, without bracing himself or fearing a fall. He began his mornings with foods that weren't fancy or complicated, but were packed with the precise nutrients his body craved. Within 3 weeks, he noticed the first significant difference. Getting out of bed felt lighter. His morning steps were no longer hesitant or weighed down. The night leg spasms disappeared. He resumed his walks first around the house and then at the park. By the second month, he was comfortably walking for nearly 2 kilometers every morning. He often tells his wife, "I feel like I've gotten my legs back." With a simple adjustment to his daily routine and without any cane or assistance, David has managed to maintain strong, independent, and energized legs well into his 60s, something most people believe is impossible. You can achieve this too. It doesn't require luck, it simply requires knowing where to begin. Next, we will guide you through the 5 specific breakfast items that David utilized, and that thousands of other seniors are now incorporating into their daily routines to build stronger, more stable, and more dependable legs. Our first recommended breakfast food is the whole egg. Nothing could be simpler or more effective for a quick meal that aids in muscle recovery, particularly in your legs. Eggs contain nearly every essential amino acid your body needs for muscle growth and repair. However, the true magic lies within the yolk. It's packed with vitamin D, B12, choline, and a critical compound called leucine, a primary driver of muscle protein synthesis. This is especially vital for the legs, which are particularly vulnerable to muscle loss after the age of 60. Research from the University of Illinois found that older adults who consumed 2 eggs each morning for 8 weeks showed significant improvements in leg strength and self-sufficiency. Beyond strength, eggs also bolster the neuromuscular system, enhancing balance, improving walking control, and reducing the risk of falls. One of the most dangerous consequences of muscle loss in older adults. The vitamin B12 in eggs also safeguards the myelin sheath of your nerves, improving communication between your brain and your legs. The result? You'll walk more steadily, wobble less, and miss fewer steps. Furthermore, eggs offer a highly absorbable form of iron, crucial for improving circulation and oxygen delivery to your leg muscles, as seniors often have low levels of this mineral. For optimal benefits, eat the entire egg, don't skip the yolk, and consume it within 30 to 60 minutes of waking. Boiled eggs are an excellent choice as they retain all their nutrients without any added fat. For variety, try a quick scramble with spinach or tomatoes. Both are rich in antioxidants and magnesium, which supports the health of your lower body muscles. Every morning, 1 egg is more than just breakfast. It's your primary defense against the silent degeneration of your leg muscles. And if you continue for 30 days, you'll likely notice a difference. Less cramping, stronger legs, and most importantly, no longer having to reach for the armrest each time you attempt to stand. Next on our list is cereal topped with chia seeds. While eggs provide the fuel, oatmeal offers your muscles the consistent energy they need to function throughout the morning. When combined with chia seeds, this straightforward pairing becomes a potent solution for seniors aiming to preserve leg strength, halt muscle atrophy, and improve blood flow to their legs. Beta-glucan, a soluble fiber abundant in oats, lowers inflammation, enhances nutrient absorption by muscles, and helps stabilize blood sugar. A stable blood sugar level allows your body to better process the protein and minerals required for rebuilding your leg muscles, which is especially crucial for seniors whose metabolic efficiency often declines significantly after 60. Chia seeds also contribute omega-3 fatty acids, calcium, potassium, and magnesium. These 4 vital nutrients work synergistically to maintain healthy muscle contraction, regulate nerve signals, and are particularly effective in preventing leg cramps, especially those excruciating nighttime spasms. Magnesium helps relax the smooth muscles, easing stiffness from walking and prolonged standing. Potassium, by maintaining electrolyte balance and promoting leg circulation, ensures that oxygen and nutrients reach even the smallest, often overlooked muscle units in your lower body. Preparing this is simple. Mix 3 tablespoons of rolled oats with water or a nut-based milk. Cook until tender, then stir in a tablespoon of chia seeds. For added natural sweetness and antioxidants, you can garnish with a few banana slices or blueberries. Consume it warm within an hour of waking. Seniors who have adopted this morning ritual of oatmeal and chia report enhanced balance when standing for extended periods or climbing stairs, reduced leg discomfort, and increased endurance throughout the day. The disappearance of nighttime leg cramps is a definitive sign that your muscles are finally receiving the support they need to heal. Oatmeal is more than just a nutritious morning meal. It's a stable foundation that helps adults over 60 maintain their strength, independence, and full participation in life on their own terms. Our third breakfast item is the humble banana. It's no accident that bananas are often referred to as nature's electrolyte pill for seniors. Due to their high potassium content, bananas are among the best fruits for preventing leg cramps, improving circulation, promoting healthy muscle contractions, and preserving leg strength in individuals over 60. Bananas are particularly effective when consumed immediately after waking, a time when your body is often depleted of essential minerals. A medium banana provides approximately 400 milligrams of potassium, about 10% of your daily requirement. Potassium is essential for maintaining the electrical charge across muscle cell membranes, enabling fluid, coordinated muscle action. Muscles lacking sufficient potassium are more prone to misfiring or spasming, leading to nighttime cramps or that twitching sensation in your legs when you're trying to relax. This is a common problem for seniors, especially those on diuretics or with impaired mineral absorption. A Harvard University study revealed that older adults who regularly ate bananas were 33% less likely to experience leg cramps compared to those who didn't consume enough potassium-rich foods. Bananas also offer an abundance of vitamin B6, which is crucial for nerve communication, helping your brain and leg muscles communicate more effectively, thereby improving balance and coordination while you walk. However, bananas aren't for everyone. Excessive potassium can be problematic for individuals with type 2 diabetes, those monitoring their blood sugar, or those with chronic kidney disease, potentially leading to increased blood sugar or irregular heartbeats. In such cases, a smaller, slightly underripe banana might be preferable, as it contains less sugar and more resistant starch, which slows digestion and helps maintain stable blood glucose levels. The ideal time to consume a banana is right after your main breakfast, not when you're hungry, to prevent sudden blood sugar spikes. You can add it to your oatmeal, combine it with chia seeds, or eat it with plain Greek yogurt to enhance nutrient absorption and maintain balanced energy levels. For most seniors without underlying medical conditions, consuming one small banana in the morning is sufficient to maintain electrolyte balance. It helps protect your leg muscles, improve your stride, and combat natural muscle loss. It's easy, affordable, and easily digestible. When used correctly, bananas can act as a powerful leg shield, providing you with strength, stability, and confidence as you begin your day. The fourth breakfast item is Greek yogurt. If you're looking to halt the gradual, often imperceptible muscle loss that occurs overnight, Greek yogurt stands out as one of the best breakfast choices. Thanks to its triple-filtered process that removes most of the liquid whey, Greek yogurt boasts nearly double the protein of conventional yogurt and a thick, creamy texture. This slow-digesting casein protein makes Greek yogurt particularly beneficial for individuals over 60 who need to maintain and build leg muscle. During sleep, your body enters a catabolic state, breaking down muscle tissue for energy. This is especially concerning for seniors, as age-related hormonal and metabolic changes already slow down muscle regeneration. If the right protein isn't consumed first thing in the morning, muscle deterioration continues, particularly in the legs, which are already compromised by reduced activity, circulation, and hormonal fluctuations. A 170-gram serving of Greek yogurt contains around 17 grams of high-quality protein, including leucine, the amino acid most responsible for initiating muscle protein synthesis. It's also rich in calcium and vitamin D, which support healthy bones and neuromuscular coordination, both essential for better balance and more fluid walking. Furthermore, the probiotics in yogurt, while primarily known for gut health benefits, also improve nutrient absorption and reduce chronic inflammation, which can enhance leg circulation. A study from Maastricht University in the Netherlands found that older adults who consumed 20 grams of casein protein every morning, combined with light exercise, experienced noticeable improvements in leg strength in as little as 6 weeks. That same group also reported fewer nighttime leg cramps and improved balance. However, not everyone tolerates Greek yogurt well. If you have digestive issues or are lactose intolerant, look for lactose-free products or consider alternatives made from goat or sheep milk, which are generally easier on the stomach. Steer clear of sugary store-bought yogurts or those with artificial sweeteners, as they can cause inflammation, interfere with muscle recovery, and elevate blood sugar levels in individuals over 60. For optimal benefits, consume Greek yogurt within an hour of waking, or about half an hour after engaging in light morning activities. To enhance flavor and nutritional content, add some unsweetened berries, cinnamon, or chia seeds. Greek yogurt, with its high protein content, excellent digestibility, and versatility, is a long-term ally for leg health, helping you wake up each morning feeling more energized, stable, and ready to embrace the day. Our fifth breakfast food is pan-seared salmon. If you aim to improve muscle recovery in your legs after the age of 60, aim to include salmon or other fatty fish like mackerel and sardines in your breakfast at least twice a week. These fish are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, specifically EPA and DHA, potent compounds that have been scientifically shown to enhance insulin sensitivity, reduce inflammation in muscles, and increase protein uptake by muscle tissue. Combined, they help seniors regain leg strength and slow down natural muscle atrophy. Research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition revealed that adults over 65 who ate 2 meals of fatty fish per week retained 27% more leg muscle mass than those who consumed only red meat or no fish at all. Even more remarkable were the significant improvements in walking ability, enhanced balance, and a 36% reduced risk of falls due to leg weakness observed in the fish-eating group. How does this work? Omega-3 fatty acids combat chronic inflammation, a silent yet destructive force that weakens and erodes muscle strength, particularly in the lower body. In addition to being an excellent source of highly digestible protein, about 20 grams per 100 grams cooked, salmon also provides vitamins B12 and D, essential for neuromuscular transmission and improving the coordination between your muscles and brain as you move. The simplest preparation method is to pan-sear fresh salmon for 3 to 4 minutes per side in extra virgin olive oil. Serve it with roasted sweet potatoes, steamed vegetables, or a few avocado slices for a mineral-balanced, high-protein, high-fat breakfast. If you're pressed for time, a slice of unsweetened smoked salmon or a quality fish oil supplement can be alternatives. However, most nutritionists agree that whole foods are a superior way to obtain nutrients compared to supplements. A brief note: if you already experience issues with fat digestion, fatty liver, or elevated cholesterol, eat early in the morning when your stomach is still mostly empty and start with smaller portions. Opt for baked or steamed fish over fried. If you experience bloating or delayed digestion, reduce your intake to once a week and consider taking it with digestive enzymes after consulting your doctor. Fatty fish like salmon are excellent suppliers of more than just protein. They act as natural lubricants in your body, keeping your muscles supple, healthy, and primed for recovery. Above all, they help your legs fend off the silent degeneration that accompanies aging. Remember, regardless of your age, even one serving of salmon for breakfast per week is a significant investment in your ability to walk with confidence, maintain your equilibrium, and lead an active life. Finally, we reveal the hidden natural mineral salt dish, served with steamed sweet potatoes. We mentioned at the outset that we would unveil this special dish. It's not an additive, nor is it an expensive superfood. It is a rather basic item that almost everyone likely has in their kitchen: steamed sweet potatoes with a light sprinkle of Celtic sea salt. It sounds incredibly simple, but its effects are far-reaching. After a long night of fasting, the complex carbohydrates in sweet potatoes can help your muscles replenish their glycogen stores. What makes sweet potatoes unique is that, unlike many other common breakfast foods, their starch does not cause a spike in blood sugar. Instead, they provide consistent energy, preventing muscle fatigue in the morning, especially in the legs, which are susceptible to cramps, dull aches, and gradual weakness when not properly fueled. Even better, sweet potatoes are a great source of potassium, magnesium, manganese, and vitamin C. A potent combination of nutrients that maintain blood flow in the legs, regulate nerve impulses, and combat leg weakness caused by electrolyte imbalances. Magnesium in particular is often called the muscle relaxation mineral. It supports balance while standing or moving throughout the day, eases cramps, and reduces stiffness. And what about the salt? Table salt is not the same as Celtic sea salt. It is a natural, unprocessed sea salt that contains over 80 trace minerals that your body, particularly your muscles, requires regularly to maintain coordinated, smooth contractions and prevent cramps. Celtic salt does not drastically raise blood pressure like refined salt does. Instead, it stabilizes fluid pressure within muscle tissue, aids in electrolyte replenishment in the correct ratios, and promotes faster leg muscle regeneration. According to a study from the French Institute of Mineral Nutrition, over a 90-day period, participants who consumed a high-fiber breakfast like sweet potatoes, along with sea salt rich in potassium and magnesium, demonstrated a 41% improvement in balance and nearly a 50% reduction in falls. It's simple to incorporate. Sprinkle a small amount of Celtic salt over half of a warm, tender, steamed sweet potato. Eat it warm, about 10 minutes before your main breakfast, after a glass of warm water. This timing helps stabilize blood sugar levels for the rest of the morning and aids in triggering mineral absorption. You might experience lighter steps, less numbness, fewer cramps, and an easier time standing up without hesitation or wobbling if you practice this every morning for just 1 week. Most individuals overlook this type of concealed breakfast, but for those over 60, it can serve as a silent support system, aiding in the preservation of one of our most precious possessions as we age, the capacity to move independently and with confidence. Beyond the right nutrients, establishing daily leg strength restoration and protection is paramount. Seniors can also implement a few simple morning routines that can have a significant impact on their leg strength, balance, and confidence. First, as soon as you wake up, drink a glass of warm water with a pinch of natural mineral salt. Many wake up with heavy, tight legs or feel unsteady upon standing due to dehydration and electrolyte depletion after a long night. A 250 milliliter glass of warm water with 1 or 4 teaspoons of Celtic or Himalayan salt helps restore electrolyte balance, improves leg circulation, calms the nervous system, and prevents cramping as you begin to move. Follow this with breakfast after 5 minutes of leisurely sipping. Second, dedicate just 3 minutes to a leg lift and balancing exercise. No equipment is needed and you don't need to go outside. While standing erect in your living room or bedroom, lift 1 foot 2 to 4 inches off the ground. Hold for 10 seconds, then switch legs. Perform 5 rounds per side. This simple exercise enhances balance and body awareness, thereby reducing your risk of falling when getting out of bed or leaving your bedroom. It also engages the calf, thigh, and hip muscles, which tend to lose bulk the fastest with age. Third, avoid getting out of bed too quickly. Many seniors rise too abruptly, which can lead to lightheadedness, unsteadiness, or even falls. Instead, take 3 deep breaths, sit up slowly, and gently rotate your wrists and ankles a few times. This gently reactivates circulation to your brain and lower body, helping you start your day with greater control and fewer stumbles. When combined with proper nutrition, these easy, cost-free, and time-efficient habits lay a solid foundation for long-term independence, mobility, and daily leg health. Fourth, embrace the morning sunlight. Spending just 5 minutes by a window or on a balcony allows early sunlight to naturally boost vitamin D production, which strengthens bones and aids in calcium absorption. This is particularly beneficial for the wrists and ankles. Anyone already exhibiting signs of weak legs or muscle loss should pay special attention to this. Although a simple act, it strengthens the foundation your legs require to remain robust and jumpstarts your body's internal processes. Fifth, never remain hungry for too long after waking. Your body enters a catabolic state, breaking down muscle for energy the longer you postpone breakfast. If a full meal isn't feasible at this time, at least consume something small such as half a steamed sweet potato, a boiled egg, or a small portion of oatmeal. By taking one small action, you can shift your body's focus from muscle breakdown to muscle rehabilitation and restoration. If you follow these 5 simple morning routines alongside the breakfast strategies we've discussed, your legs will begin to heal day by day. Standing shakiness will subside. You will no longer fear sudden cramping, And more importantly, you will feel it deep within your being. You once again have control over your body rather than allowing it to control you. You have a single opportunity each morning, a brief window to make a decision. Will your legs become a little weaker today? Or will you take action to maintain your independence, stability, and strength? You have just learned about 5 scientifically proven foods that can help you regain your leg strength, improve your balance, walk more easily, stop muscle loss, and increase blood flow to your legs. These very same factors influence your ability to walk with confidence, stand on your own 2 feet, and live the life you desire. Furthermore, you have discovered a seemingly simple item that can invigorate your entire neural, skeletal, and muscular system within the first few minutes of your day: steamed sweet potatoes with a pinch of natural mineral salt. And now you are aware of 5 easy yet effective morning routines that transform everything you eat into more than just a nutritious meal. They become a comprehensive leg recovery plan. You have the option to take action tomorrow. No doctor's visit is required, no gym, no specialized equipment, just one choice: to intentionally begin your day. Instead of allowing your legs' fate to be dictated by age, choose to actively participate in their well-being. I would also like to know which of these dishes you would choose if you could only eat one thing tomorrow morning to safeguard your legs. Your experience might be exactly what another senior needs to hear. So please leave your response in the comments section. If you found this video helpful, please remember to like, subscribe to Senior Health, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss what's next. In our upcoming video, we will reveal 3 common breakfast items that many seniors consume every morning, mistakenly believing they're healthy, but which are, in fact, subtly weakening their muscles, leading to cramps, leg numbness, and even thwarting the healing process altogether. Don't let a poor breakfast choice be the sole reason all your hard work goes to waste. Healthcare doesn't begin at the hospital, it begins in your kitchen. At 7:00 a.m., make an informed decision. Protect your legs, because as long as you can walk with strength, you are still experiencing life to its fullest. Thank you for watching this video through to the very end. We hope the information we've discussed today will be a valuable aid on your journey to improved health, particularly concerning the maintenance of your leg strength, stability, and independence after the age of 60. In upcoming discussions, we will continue to unveil the often unspoken truths about aging and your legs that most people simply don't discuss.